Hello everybody and welcome to TreePunching Brothers Vanilla Minecraft server. My name's Pinter J. I'm over here at my labs getting ready to do a little bit of work, but I figured I'd show you what I have done so far. Got quite a bit done, had a little bit of spark of inspiration and got the atrium stairway done and a little bit more, got the lobby area and a little bit of labs, and we'll go on and take a look at that in just a second. But I decided on a couple names here for our laboratories here. I decided to go with, since there's, look at all those purple flowers over there, and those are called alliums in here in Minecraft, and these actually grow in real life, and these are called alliums in real life as well, but they're also called ornamental onions. So, and they actually do look like this. I mean, there's obviously other leafy little bits that come off of it, but they actually do come up and they form this giant globe that kind of looks like a pincushion. And they're pretty cool flowers. If in real life, actually, they're mostly come for bulbs, from bulbs. So if you plant a bulb in the fall, and you'll get this flower that grows up. So I decided on that name here, not only because it's a cool looking flower in real life, but also because there's just a ton of them growing around here, and they're just everywhere. So I decided on calling our laboratories, our corporation, the Allium Corporation. I think it's got kind of a good ring to it, and I kind of like it, so I think that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with the Allium Corporation. I also decided on a name for the underground labs underneath here, what we're going to do. I want to make like this huge circle of stuff and all kinds of tunnels, and there's actually, I explored those tunnels that we saw in last episode. I lit quite a bit of those up, and they actually come out like right behind that house right there. They actually come out over there, and they lead all the way over to here, and they lead all over the place. There's just crazy network of tunnels down underneath there, and it was quite a bit of work to lighten them all up, and I still probably don't have them all lit up just quite yet, but we have enough to where we can start building and stuff. I was also digging down here, and we'll go and take a look at that in just a minute. And we found this giant ravine here, and there's also a mine shaft under there. I have a couple ideas for that, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. So let's take a look at what I have done so far. The outside of this has changed just a little bit, and that's mostly to incorporate the laboratories on the inside. So the outside structure changed, and we might have to change that little bit right there and maybe that little bit up over there just to get the interior the way we want it. So that's why this has changed up a little bit, and I dressed it up a little bit with some stairs. I was going to just leave it open and leave it gapped there, but I thought the stairs added a nice little touch to it, so I went with the stairs like that. So it looks pretty good, I think, so far from the outside. Like I said, that might change up there, and we might have to change that side as well. But let's go on inside here, and I need to find... I like the way this goes, but the mobs can open the doors as well, so that's not a good thing. We don't need no creeper coming in here and blowing up all the work that we've done, because this one creeper explosion on this quartz and this glass and this whole place is going to be gone. So we need to figure something else out, and you can't put levers or buttons. I'm pretty sure you can't put levers or buttons. I have a little extra piece of wood here, so yeah, see, you can't put levers or buttons on glass, so that kind of takes... Can you put... Will it... No, it's not going to do anything there, so that's not going to do any good. So I'd like to find some other way to have doors here where we can get rid of the pressure plates, so mobs and stuff, because I want light, some light on the outside here, but I don't want a ton of torches out here, to prevent mobs from spawning. I want to kind of get rid of some of these torches, and we'll probably put in some landscaping or whatever. I would like to gradually maybe build up this hill and gradually have it down. Maybe we could do like some terracing or some different levels of gardens and whatnot. But if anybody has any suggestion, they could help me out how I can get these doors to open without having to change this glass here would be extremely helpful, because like I said, I don't need any mobs coming in and just walking in and being like, hey, what's going on, and blowing all my stuff up, because we put in quite a bit of work here. We did a lot of mining in the nether to get all of this quartz. So I don't want any of it destroyed, and I don't need, well, zombies and whatever else wouldn't, skeletons wouldn't really be a problem. We're mostly worried about the creepers. But this is the main entryway, and this is the lobby. I went with a little different design here on the floor. I did initially have glowstone underneath here, but I like the look of the lamps a little bit better. They kind of remind me of like cells and like, different, maybe almost even like a honeycomb kind of design. Maybe that little bit of like an alien kind of cell looking kind of thing. So I like the look of the redstone lamps a little bit better. We went with some cyan clay here and some light blue stained clay, just to break up the monochromaticness of the white and the gray and the white and the gray and the white. We just wanted to break it up just a little bit. But it's not a bad see, and that scares the crap out of me every time I do it. I go back to look at it and I'm like, oh, so what's going on? But yeah, I think I like it. I thought about putting in maybe a little magenta in the corners here just to give it a little pop too. I don't have any on me right now, but just to give it a little pop, just to break that up too. But we'll maybe try that out some other time. But yeah, and then we put in some birch, little seating area here if you're waiting for somebody to come down and give you some lab results or something. And then we have a little area. I'd still like to get a villager back here where we could lock a villager into place here so he could be our little receptionist. And I think that'd be pretty cool. We got pretty lucky with this painting here. I know you can cycle through here, but it only took me 2 times to get this painting with I think there's a little angel and whatever. And I think it's rather fitting for the corporation that we have going on here. I think it works really well. Excuse me there. I had a little, I've been drinking a little soda and it makes me a little gassy. I get a little gassy from drinking the sodas. So, yeah, I think that painting works pretty well. And then we got the atrium and stairway done here. I think this is pretty good. The chest back here is just a little... Oh, we need to grab some of these. I need to go and give some of these to Pater Hater. I had a fire resistant potion and I went into the nether and got a bunch of that, and we got another magma cream here so we can make some more fire resistant and to get even more blaze rods. But yeah, I had all these items on me from, well, I think these are from the chicken cooker. And actually, let's get this. No, we might want to save that then, since yeah, we'll just save that for now. But this chest will probably go here, but we have a little of these iron bars here just for like support. It's mostly for aesthetic purposes, if I could talk here. Mostly aesthetic purposes. Just to make it look like it's holding the stairs up there. And then we added in a little sugar cane, a little bit of water here. And this is supposed to represent like a mural type thing, a painting on there. And just to break up the white, because I didn't want that a solid white color. And then we have some bushes to give it a little green, give it a little more color. And, obviously with the lime green, breaks up the lime green sugar cane as well. And then we go up the stairs. I use half slabs here just because I wanted a little more of a gradual slope up and down. I didn't really want it as steep as regular stairs would be, so I wanted a little more of a gradual upslope. And then we went with some light blue stained glass panes here for the railing, and I think it makes it look really nice. I love the way it turned out. Looks pretty good. And then we have the top level up here, add a little more glass panes, and then I added these little hanging lamps from the ceiling. And I had 3 of them in here, but the third one interfered with like the one was over there, and then one in the middle here, and then there was one here. But it interfered with where I was wanting to put that bush, so I cut it down to 2. And I think 2 looks all right. It's not bad. I would prefer to have 3, but because we had them at all different heights too, and it looked a lot better. But it messed with my thing here, what I was trying to do there. So, but I think we can get away with 2. I think it'll be all right. These labs are not quite finished yet. I gotta do something to hide that there, and these are just empty rooms. But we can take a look at the labs that I did finish. Pretty much finished. I'm gonna call them done. We'll take a look at this one first. And we have little buttons on the side here to make it kind of look like a key card. You need a ID badge to get in and out of the doors and whatnot. So it's a more secure thing. I put these here just to make it look like they're like coolers, or place to store your lab samples and your specimens and all that stuff. And then here we have like a redstone comparator and a repeater. I use this just to make it look like there's like beakers and laboratory equipment or whatever. And of course we got the brewing stand here to make it look like some bubbly animation, make it look like a laboratory, like a full-fledged laboratory. I think it works pretty well. I'm not a huge fan of the stone here. Might have to do something a little bit different with that. But I think for now it looks pretty good. I just wanted something a little different. I wanted to try something a little different, so we didn't have everything white. And that's why I put in a little color, little pops of color here. There's no way to open these doors. I could put something there, but there's really no point. I just have glowstone in there and, you know, some glass panes. It's mostly for show. And then this here is to represent another kind of like refrigeration unit, cooler, and then we have, you know, just a furnace for decoration, and maybe we could have, maybe this could be like an incubator or something like that. And then, of course, we have just more glowstone and glass panes. So that pretty much does it for this lab. And we had to block off, you know, take out some of the glass on this side and, you know, block it up a little bit on that side there. And then the only thing I don't like about the buttons situation is they're kind of hard to get in and out of. But we're not going to, like, this is mostly just for looks. This isn't really for functionality. Most of the functionality stuff is going to be below this main. This thing here is just a facade for the real workings of what's going on underneath here. So let's get into this one here. This one I used a little bit of glass panes underneath here to look to like legs, like table legs, and then we just used a little bit of carpet to make it look like a table, a little work table here. And then we have like an area of computers. I'm not really finished. I need something to make it look more like a computer, maybe like a mouse here or something. You know, oh, did I get that button? Yeah, actually, we could probably put that button down there and make it look like a mouse. And it went in the wrong way. If I can get up on there, and I can't, so we're going to have to break something. Let's be real careful, because this... And it's still... How did... Alright, well, whatever. Well, I want it facing the other way, but obviously it's not going to cooperate with me, so we'll just leave it like that. Now, I'm not going to argue with it. I'm not going to... Oh, and we lost a piece of quartz here, probably when I was messing around, so we'll have to replace that. But as you can see here, we just have glowstone. Same thing. Couple of rooms make it look like refrigeration units for all the stuff, and we went with a little bit of orange here. I think that's kind of cool. And then over here I made it look like there's like books, like a bookcase, and you know, other things going on in there. Mostly bookcase and storage. Behind some glass there's like a glass cabinet area, and I think that turned out pretty well. So that's that lab done. And up here on the second floor I started working on a lab. In this one, I kind of wanted more like a, like, I don't know if any high school science class kind of thing. Anybody remembers high school science class? But they had those sinks in the middle, and that's one too many. We want that back. And we're going to go with some cyan clay here. They had those sinks in the middle with a backsplash, and that's kind of what I'm going to go for here. And we'll take a little bit of slabs and go like that. And then we'll see, it kind of gives it like this is your workstation. You got stuff here, you got stuff here, and you got like your sink here to do whatever with. And then you got the backsplash. And you can do that on both sides. We'll have to put in some more decoration, obviously. And we're going to probably have to take this glass out because I want to put another something in here. I was thinking about making like a holding chamber for like a human test subject, but we don't want any of that up here where the public can see, because we want our unsuspecting villagers to feel welcome when they come in here. We can give them lab tours, and they won't know what's going on until we drag them down into our real laboratories underneath here and start doing testing on them. We do need to get some flowers and stuff in that little balcony area there, and I want to get some other way other than that torch, because I want to get rid of that torch that's right there, get rid of that thing. And so we'll have to put some flowers in there to make that all pretty, and we want to do something else down here as well. Let's see. Oh, I heard some. Let's see if we can get, I thought I had a crafting bench around here somewhere. Oh yeah, I put it over here. That's right, I moved it. What What is your problem? Can't you tell I'm trying to do something here? I'm trying to record and talk to some peoples, and you want to come over in here and make some noise and set me on fire, and you just causing all kinds of problems. Just go away. I don't want you. Alright. Oh, let's Skelly. Let's get in the door, so let's stay away from that Skelly. Alright, since we are the Atrium Corporation, we're gonna plop down. What is that? Let's move that over. Let's put it right on. Actually, we can put it right here on that, and we'll stick it right there. There we go. Little Atrium for the Atrium Corporation, and it kind of is it. It's yeah. Well, let's leave it there. That looks good enough. All right, so we can go. Oh yeah, we were gonna do something. I forgot what I was doing. Dang, Mr. Zombie. All right, we were gonna create 3 of these. I want three. 1, 2, 3 brewing stands, and we want to make another. Did I drop some? I didn't drop anything. We want to make another lab up in this area over here. There's another room back over here, and you can get to that but either by there or by here. And we're gonna make a laboratory here. Oh, and it's freaking even numbers, so we don't need 3 of them, I guess. So let's go like something like this, and maybe go like that on the top, like that. And then we'll put these here in the middle, and then we could put 2 there, and then we'll do. How about like that? How does that look? Not too bad. Yeah, yeah. Maybe we could put some glass here on the side, see what that looks like. It's not too bad. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and maybe we could put something else, another table, or let's actually do like this, and we could put something else there, and I don't think we could fit anything in the middle here. I don't know. We'll work on this room a little bit more. Maybe we could put. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to put some kind of desk in here where we could have somebody else sitting here. But being even numbers, it's going to be kind of difficult to do anything like that. Let's take that one out. Oh, and we took the freaking wall out. I should really be using some other kind of pick other than efficiency 4. I don't know. We'll come back to that room. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any ideas, and let me know what you think of everything so far. We are going to run over to Pater Haters. Oh, before we do that, I'm going to drop off some blaze rods to her. Oh, freaking skeleton. See, that's what I'm talking about. Come on in. Come on in. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Unwelcome guests. You were never invited. Before we do that, we're going to go down and take a look over here. This is where the hallways to the laboratory, the real laboratory, the cauldron, is going to go. As you can see, I started digging this out already, and we ran into this mine shaft here, and this ravine. Ravine goes that way, and then a ravine goes this way, and I dug that out too there. That's the hallway that's going to go to the cauldron. And what I thought would be cool here is if we did like some kind of sky bridge. We might have to dig this out a little bit that way, and so it meets up better with this level, because I want to kind of keep it at this level. I don't really want to go. I suppose we could go down some more, another set of stairs here, and then meet up there. But that might shorten up our sky bridge a little bit, because my idea for this, since there's lava and water and all kinds of stuff, would be to have this so it was like a dimensional rift, and then have like all kinds of monsters and stuff. We could do like some tentacles in here or something like right there where like some big tentacles were reaching up towards the sky bridge or something like that. I think that would be pretty sweet. It's going to be a lot of work, of course, but I think it'd be pretty cool. Make it like a tear in our dimension, and something's coming through into our world. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe it was an experiment gone wrong and we opened up a portal to another world. Something like that. But I think I'm going to run over to Pater Haters and give her these blaze rods. And I think that maybe that'll do it for this episode. Let's go over and take a look at what she has done so far. Said she was working on some secret underground garden. Well, I guess it's not really secret if she was telling me about it, but she's working on an underground garden. Now, how many do we have of these? I'll give her a bunch of them. Because I have that, I have some fire-resistant potions, and I think the best way, I want to make a way up these mountains too. We'll maybe have a road that, or a path that comes this way, and then over there, I think would be probably the best way. Because we have Yelp's house is right up here on the mountains. Pater Hater is just on the other side of him. And then we have, yeah, we could make a bridge come across here and then go up this hill maybe here. This would probably be the best place since it's just a gradual slope right here. Probably right here would be the best. Might have to fill in like this water area or something. Because this is probably the least amount of mountain here. It's right about here, I think. It would probably be the best place. We might have to do some terraforming here. But yeah, we have Yelp here, Pater Hater on the other side of him. Then we have Dustin just over there, along with Leslie. And Sin is over by my place, which I'm going to abandon that place, but I'm going to dress it up. So if travelers are, wandering around in the night and they need a place to stay, and we'll leave food and everything. Oh, there's a new building going up here. I don't know who's building this, but perhaps it's Yelp is building a whole community over here or something. Kind of looks like his design, like similar to the house that he did. I don't know. Hopefully, we're not ruining an episode for anybody. But John Boy is over on the other side, way over there on the other side of the swamp. He's not too far away, but he's a little bit further away. Which reminds me, go check out John Boy's channel, JohnBoy3779. I'll leave a link in the description below, as always. But he has been playing Project Ozone, and he's doing modded stuff, which he's a lot better at the modded stuff than I am. I enjoy playing modded stuff, but I'm just not into all the technical stuff. I like doing some of it, but some of the other stuff, not so much. So here's Pater Hater's place, and we'll give her some blaze rods. And then here's Dustin's. I think he was going for an oriental kind of theme on his place. It looks like he tore some of it down and had to rebuild. I think that's what he's going for there, is sort of a oriental style. And I hear a zombie moaning around over here somewhere. And we're in Pater Hater's place now. We'll drop off these blaze rods if she's around. And looks like she's got farms. And then her little house here coming out of the wall. Turned out pretty well. I like the stilt look, how it's up on stilts. And the flower boxes are really neat. And this interior, I like this little, that's kind of cool too. That's a neat little, is anybody home? And then she had this cool fireplace here. And then this was really neat. I'd never seen anybody do it before. Is she put banners underneath the stairs to make it look like little couch cushions. I thought that was pretty cool. It's a nice little detail there. And then, oh, she's got a hopper for her sink. And some stoves and stuff. Hopefully I'm not spoiling anything. She's over here, it looks like. Oh, dang! She got some stuff going on here. Hey! Brought you some blaze rods. There you go. And with that, I think that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you go check out JohnBoy3779 at his channel, Pater Hater, Sin, and Dustin over at their channel, Pure Ridiculous Drama. And I will talk to you guys next time.